Hello there, Jonathan Kidd, the Chelsea Fancast. My 2-minute fan bite of the 6-run FA Cup match at the Bridge versus the Foxes of Leicester City. Now, it seems picky to be critical of our team when they win 4-2 and get to Wembley. It seems rude to complain about a game where we score 4 goals. It seems over the top to find fault when we've dispatched the top team in the Championship, but I shall, this was a mystifying performance. Why do we have to put up with such a wank fest of mediocrity? Leicester were bang average, so we went down to their level naturally. And on top of this, some of the decisions made by our manager were incomprehensible. The first one was picking Gillette Raheem Sterling in the first place. Let's be super frank. He's been a bitter disappointment with his failure to control the ball, his failure to hit the target, his failure to track back, his failure to make much effort at all, really. But above all, his failure to do what his enormous wages demand of him, to be an elite top player, not this wanky imposter. So why did Poch allow him to take a penalty? A feeble, embarrassing, straight at the goalie penalty when Cole's the penalty taker. Why did he take the free kick when their centre-half had been sent off for fouling Axon Jackson on the edge of the area? It's still on its way to Jupiter. Why did he blast wide when one-on-one when it's easier to score? And yet, he stayed on until replaced by Nonny. Of course, scored a terrific goal practically immediately. I can honestly say it's possibly the worst individual performance by a supposed goal scorer I've seen since Morata, Higuain, Kesman, Mitchell, Sutton and Mays. Get red! And yet he made a goal for Parma. What a fucking bizarre team we are. And why did Poch pick Sanchez, who's dawdling on the ball and catatonic attitude to passing out from the back? We've already worked out, puts the wheelies up our defenders. And we all prefer Petrovic anyway, but Poch picks him, and you just know they'd get right back in the game when they're already fucking off home after a day out after Sanchez decides to wander outside his penalty area. Disasi, who doesn't look the most comfortable of players when it comes to tippy-tapping the ball about, lumps it grotesquely over his head into the goal. It's kindergarten Keystone caps, folks. And yet, like everything in this topsy-turvy ball ache of a season, there were some good moments. Nonny's dribble and shot, Cole's sublime flick for Chukwuemeka, Cole's speedy run to tap in Gillette's cross, Billy was Mudrik's all-round improvement, sub for the wrong player though, and remember he runs as if his cock's on fire. Action Jackson's improvement, his run to set up the snappy Poodles goal was great, and of course the continued excellence of Malo Gusto. Meanwhile, Poch, show me your care. I'll be back in the Chelsea Fancast with Chidge and Guest tomorrow, so make sure to download a Mixer, listen on Mixer, download it from Acast, all good podcast providers, or watch it on YouTube. Come on Ukraine, Alango!